What's up, Infected? Welcome to the Quarantine. Today I have another unboxing for you, and to be completely honest, I'm actually not 100% sure what it is. I'm going to go on the assumption that it is This War of Mine, the Kickstarter pledge, but to be completely honest, I'm not 100% sure, so I wanted to leave it completely sealed so I could have it for the unboxing. So let's dive right in and let's see what this bad boy is. It could be any number of things. See, I don't want to cut it, but wait. There's this right here. But yeah, I wanted to leave the surprise open for an unboxing. So let's see what we got here. So let's slide. Yep, that's exactly what it is. This War of Mine. There's another thing back there. Let me make sure my address is not here. There's not. Okay. And there's something else in here. Alright. And that is, I don't know if you can see in there. That's everything, so we'll put this as a trash box. And let me make sure my audio is, okay, yeah, my audio is picking up. So, I've been pretty stoked for this. I reviewed, if I'm not mistaken, let me get that pulled off there, and I know my mic is going to auto-adjust and make everything quiet, and hopefully that will adjust back just fine. But, I'm pretty sure I reviewed the video game of this, and I love the video game. You get really emotionally invested in it, but, I'm hoping, I've heard nothing but really good things about the board game. And at first I almost didn't back it because I was worried about replayability and all of that. But I wound up not backing it, but I wound up getting onto their website during their pre-order thing and was able to get it then. So let's see what this is first. So I have no idea what to expect in here. Alright. So let's see, is there any personal information on here? No. Yeah, dear backers, looks like a thank you letter of some kind. I don't know, I'll read that later. So, put that over here, and there's something else in here. Looks like some kind of tokens? I don't know. Not really sure. My chair keeps squeaking and it's bothering me. I don't know if the mic is picking that up, but come on, get in there. There we go. So, don't know what these are. So we'll put those over there for now. So, this. Don't really know what the heck I'm looking at here. But, awesome. Now, I don't know what of this is going to come with the retail copy of the game, because I technically don't have the Kickstarter pledge, but I still think I have the same stuff that Kickstarter's got, if that makes sense, where I didn't actually back it. I don't know what that is. I guess that's just a postcard. Doesn't feel like a sticker or anything, but maybe it is. I don't know. Put that there. 137. There's something in there. I'm not going to open that. That's probably got something to do. I don't feel that should open after you've managed to successfully finish the campaign. Okay, so that'll stay there. And then the heat of the city includes sewers and orphans of war. So from what I also understand with this game, that's walls of. Okay, so it looks like events. So you find the event and then you read it and deal with whatever it is. But from what I remember with hearing about this game is you don't really learn the game. You just set it up according to the first couple pages of the rulebook, and then you go through it and it teaches you the game. So it looks like 13th character, back of the board. Huh. Neat. Orphans of War. Tactics. Okay. I don't remember if I added on, like, expansion stuff. I think a double-sided board of some kind. I don't know. I don't remember if I added things to the game, or if this was... Because I wound up late pledging to this really, really early. Because around the time I had the money, stretch goals. Around the time I had the money, I wound up, the Kickstarter was already over, and then I wound up going to their website and then late pledging. And with how many cards I already know is going to be in this, I'm probably not going to go through every card like I usually do. And let me know if you like that, rather than going through each and every card, and you'd rather me just show maybe a few of the cards. Words of Helios? I guess that's, yeah, this is something with like their new game. So, like, we got some kind of a mini for it. I don't think it has, yeah, we would like to invite you to take part of, yeah, their next game. So I wonder if this can actually be used in this somewhere? I don't know. We'll put that back in there. We'll read through all that later. So this is probably going to be a lengthy unboxing. So we'll put this here, keep it separated. And like I said, with this one, I'm not going to go through each and every one of the cards. Plus it's late, my back kind of hurts. So I'm just going to do it this way. So let's see. We got all kinds of weird things. I don't know. I have no idea what any of these are. So I'm gonna quickly go through them purely because, what the hell? Starting zones. Oh, these are probably the sewers that I kind of saw earlier. So you can kind of, so Irma, looks like another survivor that I saw earlier. Cat, dog, and then a whole bunch of blank cards. Characters, sewer map, yeah, so there's the sewer, kid actions, heart of the city, so Nito, there's those. We got more cards, so come on. So we got goats and all kinds of things here. What is that, Night Raid? Yeah, let me know if you'd rather me just do this style of unboxing and just kind of briefly, yeah, what is that, actions? So yeah, if you'd like me to just keep doing this kind and not going, even though it's not, I never really go in depth, but let me know if you'd rather me do the way I've been doing, or if you don't mind the just very, oh, you know, Weeping Angels looks like. Let me pull that out of the bag because I think my light's causing a glare. Yay, more minis that I'm going to wind up painting. However, something like this will be really easy. Just a lot of dry brushing, a lot of paint. Not paint, brain. A lot of dry brushing, mainly. So it looks like you got these all... No, these don't look the same. Looks like you have that survivor that it just showed. Detail in the minis are pretty nice. And you have, looks like a kid. And then another child. Let's see, a dog. And let's see, looks like a bunch of dudes with guns, some soldiers. There. So I'll put the soldiers back in. There's one more there. Looks like we got a homeless man. And another homeless man. And then they'll put those in there because there's 3 of these guys due to the knife. So that looks like that's all the stretch goal stuff. So we'll leave that stuff there. Now on to the bread and butter. So let's figure out how I'm going to open this without damaging the box. There we go. So I'm pretty excited to play this. If it runs anything like the video game does, I'm gonna probably adore this game, because this is one of the few games that has gotten a legitimate emotional response out of me. Like, I feel like a terrible person with some of the things that you have to do in this game. So let's put this over there just so it doesn't accidentally come out. And we got the Book of Scripts. Now this is, from what I understand, what keeps the game fresh. So rather than get a good look at any of this, we're just gonna kind of flip through. Yeah, look at all those. There's no way you're going to discover all of those. Like, there might be a few that you'll just remember, oh, that's 116. We always get 116 or something. But there are, God, that's close to probably 2,000 different, 1,947 different things. So yeah, I'd say that's quite a bit of replayability. So we have our journal, new day begins, so during the night cycle. So I'm guessing this is kind of showing how the game is meant to be played. Something like that. Let's see, there's all, let us begin. You'll learn everything else during the game. So yeah, it looks like you start with this. And then it just kind of tells you what to do. So then we have, okay, save sheet. Neat. Allows you to save the game. Neato. Baggies. Always appreciated. Always, always, always. Whether I use them or not, thank you. For any game company who includes baggies, thank you. So I'm just going to put that there. So last day, endless nights. Don't know. I guess different ending scenarios. Survival mode maybe, see how long you last, and then campaign. So we have tokens, and tokens feel pretty good quality. They're not super thick, but they feel very dense and very solid, so that's good. So we have a bunch of, what was that? Moonshine, alcohol, neat. So, oh. So you can get them out of here. Neato. So I don't know what any of this is, as a lot of you guys may or may not know whenever I kickstart something, or even in this case after I kickstart it late, I don't follow the game very often. It's just, I liked it for some reason. Oh wow, that is a thick board. Look how, it feels solid too. So that hopefully is as good of an insert as it looks like it is, but the problem that I see is the stuff that came in the Kickstarter exclusive stuff, or the stretch goals, I foresee not fitting in here, which is kind of a bummer, but we'll see. So let's see here. Oh, the board is double-sided? Wow. Neato. There's no way this whole thing is fitting on camera, so let's, oh, hopefully, I'm trying not to hit the camera here, so holy crap. Alright, so we got, I'll just do it this way, so it's upside down, but you get the idea. So we got this side, I don't know what the hell that's all is, and then we got, this side, and hopefully that, I can see there's a bit of glare on it, but hopefully it's not too bad. Let me try this. There we go. So the board is beautiful and double-sided. I wonder if that means like you can choose which side of the board you want to play. I don't know. We'll put that there. So neato. And let me know if it looks better like this, because I'll just start doing this from now on, because I have a camera or a light there, and then I have a light back here, and I think it's this one that's, you know, causing most of the glare. So then, of course, color markers, so you can keep track of who's what. And you have dice, which I'm going to go on the assumption that these dice replace these dice, because they're the exact same thing, but we're going to keep them segregated for right now. And then we got minis. Minis. Always use minis. If I can open the bag. There we go. Even though I'm starting to get tired of backing games that have minis, something fell out of that. But so it looks like it's just, let's see, we got, whatever this guy is. Quality doesn't look too bad. Got this guy. This guy. Neato. So yeah, it looks like they're all unique. None of them really look identical. Oh, throwing models now. Nope. So yeah, starting to get tired. Fingers are starting to get stupid. I don't know what my excuse is all the other times. Hee. So let's see what all of this is. Looks like probably resources. Looks like water and stuff maybe. Not there. And then components or metal or something maybe. And wood, it looks like. Now they're making a weird jingly noise, so I'm wondering what they're made out of. I don't know. They feel like just plastic, but maybe it's just the design on them, the way they're rattling against each other. We'll put those there. I said the biggest thing I'd be worried about with all of these cards, they seem to fit in here very specific and perfectly. So sleeving them might be out of the question, and the stuff from the Kickstarter stretch goals might be a problem. So with this game, the fact that it's very story driven and whatnot, we're just gonna, like I said earlier, I'm going to just briefly go through it so you can see, and I will stand up here a little bit so that you can see some of the art, but that way you don't uncover, don't get spoiled and all that stuff. Sorry, brain is slowly shutting down. It's pretty early in the morning. We just had a bunch of friends over. We were playing some games that I'm reviewing. So let's see, what time is it? It is, come on phone, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. So let's see. Come on, you could do it. There we go. And yeah, residents, locations, and events. Oh, and then we got chapter specific things, I guess. Where'd it go? Yeah, see, ending events, chapter 3, chapter 2, chapter 1. So I'm not going to read any of these, but I'm just going to kind of sift through some of them. Okay, it shows like a room or something. Yeah, it looks like the different locations. Like, so if you played the game, you select where you're going to go, and then you have to make a bunch of crappy decisions and figure out who you want to murder to steal their food. And then try not to murder them and try to sneak around, and then you eventually get caught, and then you have to murder them anyways. And then you get depressed and probably kill yourself, and that's pretty much how this game goes. So I'm hoping they keep the game as adult and mature as it was, or more would be great. So actually, let's do this side first. So pretty sure these are the backs. Yeah, findings, visitors, chapter objectives. So, and like I said, we'll just do this, so I'm not spoiling anything. We're skipping a bunch of things here, but very story-oriented game that looks like it has a fair bit of replayability, because again, that book that has close to 2,000 different things. So like the ending might be the same, and the beginning might be the same, but the journey there is going to be totally different. So yeah, you got, oh wow, yeah, all the different survivors. I don't know what the difference is, why some of them are black and some of them are red, but, and the fact that they're black and white means I can paint them however I want, like their pictures. So I'm not bound to hair color or skin tone, or, well, kind of skin tone, because you can kind of tell, but either way, like, I'm not bound to any of that. That's pretty cool. But so let's stairs up. I don't know why I just did that. I don't need to read any of these, and I don't know what these, if these blank cards actually have a purpose or what. So fate, yeah, exploration. So yeah, just like with the board or the video game, you have to explore the house that you're in, and that takes time. So it looks like that is everything for this war of mine. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time in the Kwarenteen.